D-pad down Anna. D-pad
Hey,
down
what's going
Anna.
on, everybody?
D-pad left
Welcome
link.
to Poetically Christian Gamer. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. My name is Derek, and I am a legally blind gamer and preacher. And today, we're going to be reviewing Forza Horizon 5 in a little series we like to call Should Christians Play? A series where we go between the ratings of the ESRB to answer the questions, should a Christian play? And is this game accessible for me? We always review these games on two fronts, guys. First of all, we review these games for physical accessibility features. Is it playable for someone low vision and blind, someone deaf and hard of hearing, or someone motor disabled? And finally, on the second front, we review these games morally for Christian accessibility. Are these games playable for a Christian? Today I thought it was fitting to review Forza Horizon 5 since this game is getting ready to be released on the PlayStation 5. I thought this is a perfect time to review these games. And with that being said, guys, let's jump into Forza Horizon 5. And let's jump in to the physical accessibility, starting with the low vision and blind, because that's the spectrum I come at things from. Well, first of all, guys, for the low vision and blind, we have a game that is very, very, very accessible. I'm going to show you this in a minute. We have nice big options on our pause menu. And as you can hear,
option
we
2 of
have
6,
menu narration,
control
guys.
type, button, A button select, B button back, Y button
Pretty
convoy,
awesome.
left stick button reset car position.
Yeah, we got nice, decent size menus that you can adjust their size. You can adjust the contrast. We have menu narration for most. I'll show you how there's a little bit of a sticky situation with that here in a second. We've got nice sound effects to let you know when you're moving on something, the clicking. This game is mostly playable right from the get-go. You have the ability to turn the accessibility menu on and get that going. You can adjust all kinds of different settings for the size of something like subtitles or the text on the screen. So if you are low vision but not completely blind, you can adjust that as well to make it more readable for you. I will say that sometimes on this lighter desert, as we're setting Mexico as the setting, sometimes we have this lighter desert setting, against these menus, and it does make it a little bit difficult to read, even though it is larger text. So that is something to keep in mind. If you have a trouble with contrast, with light writing, we have light writing for these menus, and if you have this light background in the back, and it makes it hard for you to read, they kind of have that going on, and there is no way around that on this particular game. But it is there. It is playable. What we also have,
D-pad down Anna. D-pad
we
left
have
link.
what we called Anna, which you can turn this on in the settings menu. Anna is basically a GPS navigation system. So when you're in the overworld or in this open world free roaming, you're trying to get between race to race, there is ways to skip directly to races. I'll show you that as well. But if you're trying to hunt for races or events and you're thinking, well, I'm completely blind or low vision, how in the world am I going to be able to navigate this? Well, we have what we call Anna.
D-pad up, I need accolades. D-pad left, what's new this season. D-pad right, I want to race. D-pad down, disable head-to-head.
Okay, so let's say you want to race.
Duke. I have set your route to a nearby race event. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, so drive, turn around here.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Hey, mi amigo. An old mecánico told me where we could look for a piece of Mexican racing and American sports car history. Think you could find it?
See, it'll tell you how far it is to whatever event. Follow the line. Just want to show you this for a little bit. Now you can turn on complete driver assist.
D-pad left
when
link.
you go into your settings.
D-pad down Anna.
Okay.
Pause menu.
It'll keep telling you how far you need to go to get to whatever.
Map. Option 2 of 6.
Yes, when
Control
you're in the
type.
settings, you
Button.
can turn
A
on
button
what they
select.
call
B button back.
driver
Y button
assist.
convoy. Left stick button reset car position.
I can get this guy to be quiet. You can turn on what you call driver assist, and you can have it limited or complete or just kind of in the middle. I kind of have it in the middle. I turn on these assist not to complete or full assist, but just kind of assisted, meaning it'll help you with braking, it'll help you with steering, it'll help you with all these navigation, all these different things, the track line. But if you want, you can turn it on full assisted, which means the car will basically stay right on that line the entire time, kind of like magnetized to it. So if you're completely blind and you don't want to have to worry about turns or things like that, it will tell you or keep you on track, and you can just hold down the drive button and things like that, which most of us being completely blind or low vision, we don't want something to play the game for us. We just want the assistant, the ability to be able to play the game ourselves, just to have the tools to do it. And that's what I like, and this game does provide that. The only thing is, in races, you don't have like you have in Forza Motorsport, where you have a spotter that will tell you, okay, you have a turn left coming up and it's at this amount of degrees. We don't have anything like that on Forza Horizon. So you are kind of at the mercy of having to have a limited sight to play this game in certain aspects, or turning on that complete assist as far as the steering goes. But it is all, for all aspects, you have options. You have it with braking, acceleration, steering. You can turn on as much or as little assistance as you want. But as far as for when you get into the races, your choices are basically either, if you're completely blind, having it completely magnetized to the course with full assistance, or needing to have some vision to be able to tell where the turns are coming up. Unfortunately, that is the case with this game. So it is playable for someone completely blind, but not completely playable like Forza Motorsport, which has more options than this game. But it is there. It is good. There's a lot of things to go. Like I said, you have that GPS, Anna, which will tell you how to get to a particular overworld event. And then when you drive over it, you'll hear it say, press X. And so sometimes you drive over it and you'll have to kind of back up and wait till you hear play X and then hit X to go into your race and start there. Or you can do this, you can download what they call custom creations, custom blueprints, and you can save races so you don't have to worry about driving to the other world. Now, if you want to unlock stuff, you kind of have to do that in a certain way, these secret things, but you can unlock other things by just playing the game, earning money, and buying cars, which is what I pretty much do. So
Group
we go
highlighted.
over here.
Group
1,
highlighted.
2,
Group highlighted.
3,
Cars. Group highlighted. My
4, it's telling
Horizon.
you.
Group highlighted. Online. A button select. B button back.
Okay.
X button
I don't like how
follow
it does
players.
that.
Option highlighted. Event lab. Play community
Event
native.
Labs, what you want to go
Event
to?
lab. Option highlighted. Event. Blueprints. Option 1 of 4.
Blueprints.
Blueprint event.
Now,
A
I've
button
already
select.
saved these
B
blueprints.
button back. X button creator info.
But
Y button
you
favorite
can save
blueprint.
these custom
Menu
creations,
button
maybe with some
blueprint
sighted
options.
assistance.
View button
Save some
search.
races.
Left stick button view contributors.
That sound good
Right
to
stick
you, sound
button view
interesting
event
to
information.
you. And then you can go directly to these by clicking these, and that way you don't have to necessarily drive the overworld to find races, which could take a long time sometimes to find one particular race. If you want to just get directly into the action, you can do this, which I found is much easier for someone low vision and blind, and it makes it more accessible. My only complaint is when you save several races, which I have for these custom creations, when you go to this menu, the Blueprints Lab, custom blueprints, it does not read out what they are. So let's go to the next one. See? It doesn't tell you what you're on. That's a bummer. So unless you have some limited sight, you're going to have to do some menu memorization after you save the races that you want. Kind of make a mental note of, okay, by this particular race is 4 over, this particular race is 5 over, you know, however you would save the races that you save in the order that you save. So it is, again, playable for someone blind, but it's going to take some menu memorization because we don't have these menus read out to us. Again, which we do have in Forza Motorsport. So this is kind of a downgrade to that game. It is an older game, but it's just something to keep aware of. So yeah, I could go on and on with this. I'm sorry it's complicated, but it is kind of complicated to explain how this game is mostly accessible, but not entirely accessible. So you do have the ability for assists if you're low vision and blind to keep you completely magnetized, or you just have limited assists if you just want help somewhat staying on the course, somewhat with your braking, accelerating, things like that. It just depends on your level of impairment. You know, if you're completely blind, you probably want the complete steering assist, but everything else you can do limited, you know, so you can control the acceleration, things like that. You probably want complete braking because it does not tell you the turns that are coming up like Forza Motorsport does. So I would turn everything mostly on full assists, maybe other than the acceleration, so you can control the acceleration. But it really kind of takes things out of your hands as the player, which as a blind player or a low vision player, we want the tools to play the game ourselves. We don't want the game to be played for us and us to just kind of be along for the ride in the passenger seat. So we got the menus, we got narration, but the narration is limited and there's certain menus that aren't read out to you. So I can't give this game a complete A for someone low vision blind, so I'm going to split the difference and say it's a solid B. I mean, it's pretty good, but it could have been better. Now, for the deaf and hard of hearing, we do have subtitles for the storyline. It's completely voiced over. This is one of the most awesome features I've ever seen in a game, and I've never seen this before or since. In Forza Horizon 5, we even have sign language for the deaf and hard of hearing. You can turn on a sign language cube in your corner that will have someone displaying the sign language of what's going on. And you can turn that on. You can make it as big as you want. You can put a halo around it or opacity around it. It is awesome. Everything else is completely subtitled. You can increase the size of the subtitles, the background opacity to make it easier to read. It has speaker names, color coding of who's speaking. Awesome. This game is one of the best games I've ever seen for someone that's deaf and hard of hearing. A plus for this game. And for the motor disabled, we do have some button remapping in this game, and we do have some control over what you do as far as taps or holds or things like that, because pressing this trigger down, this right trigger down the entire time is tiresome, even for me, when you're racing on this game. But you do have the ability to have it to where it can drive for you, like do the acceleration for you, which is completely awesome, so you don't have to get weary or tired out from holding that down, which can be very difficult for someone motor disabled. So with the button remapping that we have, the ability to toggle or holds, the ability to have that turned on to drive for you, and the assist, I would give this game also an A for the motor disabled. So that's my physical accessibility review. As far as the moral Christian accessibility, there's nothing here. This is an E for everyone game. The only thing we have is some lyrics from licensed music on this game, but as far as I can tell from what I've listened to, I haven't caught any kind of blasphemous or profanity in this game of any kind, even in the licensed music. But if you don't want to listen to the licensed music, I'll show you here.
D-pad left link.
We can
D-pad down Anna.
You can turn on whatever you want, cycle through with your right D-pad. So, pretty cool.
D-pad up, let's PC with D. Perfection.
Alright, we'll turn on. Yeah. Pretty cool.
A button
so you
select,
do have music.
B button
you can
back,
cycle through it.
Y button convoy,
And you can
left
either have
stick
licensed
button reset
music
car
or
position.
unlicensed music. Pretty awesome. So if you're a streamer like me and you want to stream this game, you could turn on streamer mode and it'll only turn on your unlicensed music. So you don't have to worry about getting copyrighted or things like that. So pretty awesome for your choices for music. But if there is lyrics that you don't really care for, you don't have to listen to the licensed music, or you could turn it completely off. That would literally be the only thing I could see that could be something that would be troublesome for a Christian playing this game. Otherwise, it's a racing game. You know what you're in for. No problems there. So A plus for Christian moral accessibility. All right, so folks want to know, what do the games feel like, look like, sound like? That way they can judge whether it's something they want to play, can play. So I'm going to show you guys a race so you get a feel for what this game's like before we close out this
Group
review.
group highlighted, online, A button select, option highlighted, the horizon, option highlighted, livery designs, option highlighted, event lab, event lab,
labs.
option high, bloop, A button select, group A button select, B button back,
right.
X button creator info, Y button favorite blueprint.
All right, guys,
menu
we're
button
going to
blueprint
do
options,
one of the coolest
view button
races
search,
ever.
left stick button view contributors.
Let's do the
Please
Warthog
wait.
race.
Choose race type, choose how you want to race, option highlighted, solo, option, loading,
Solo, guys.
my cars, group highlighted, AMG
right.
Transport Dynamics, group 2 of 2, option highlighted, M12S Warthog CST, loading.
All right, you guys ready for this? Here we go, guys.
Loading.
This is going to be awesome.
Loading.
We're going to do the Warthog from Halo, guys. All right, here we go, guys.
Option highlighted, start.
Here we go.
D-pad down, Anna.
All right, here we go. It's Master Chief. Oh, guys, this is crazy. Oh, this is so awesome. These custom courses, guys, give you all kinds of creations. You got the Halo music rocking in. Oh, Robin's racing. Wow. Master Chief says, get out of my way, fellow Spartan. We are Sparta. Ooh! Robin. Ooh, just split the difference. That's beautiful. So you can follow this line. You got this line the whole time with your just low vision, and you just want to follow the line to race. Turn on a full racing line and follow it the whole time. That's what I do. Oh! I just turn on the limited assist for the help with the braking and the steering a little bit. Kind of stabilizes it. With your low vision, you can have it stay right on this track. Oh! Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. Right through the tunnels, guys. How awesome is this? I'm trying to lay out so you can hear it. Not talk over the whole time. but it's hard. It's so awesome. Got multiple difficulty settings. I kind of have this middle of the road. You have like tourist mode, beginner, novice, and then it just keeps going up. I'm kind of like in the novice, like in the middle of the road. I think there's like 7 or 8 different difficulties. I'm like on the 3rd or 4th one. So you can really adjust it to make it playable for you specifically. Oh! That looked expensive. Oh. This is so awesome, guys. If you like this, put a thumbs up on the video. This is one of the coolest things ever. There we go, guys. How awesome is that?
Forza, Warthog Rally, A button continue, X button restart, Y button watch replay.
Let's watch a replay, guys.
Left
I hope
stick
this
button,
has helped you.
loading.
This is an
Please
awesome,
A button
awesome
select,
game.
B button
It's
exit,
playable for most.
X button
I hope
camera
this,
angle, Y button
has
hide
helped
UI,
you,
left trigger
this
rewind,
edition of Should
right
Christians
trigger
Play.
advance.
Overall, guys, for the low vision line, I give the game a solid B. We have mostly what we need, but not everything. For the deaf and hard of hearing, A+. We even have sign language in the corner if you want it. Subtitles, large, color-coded, everything you would want in more. And for the motor disabled guys, A. Button remapping, toggles and holds, assisted driving, so you don't have to hold down the buttons. Awesome. A+ as well. And for the Christian moral accessibility guys, it's an E for everyone title. That licensed music, if it's something you don't like, you can either turn it off or just play unlicensed music. It is avoidable. No problems with a racing game. Awesome, guys. A+ as well. This has been another edition of Should Christians Play, the series where we go between the ratings of the ESRB to answer the question, should a Christian play, and is this game physically accessible for me? I hope this review has helped you guys. If it has, remember to thumbs up the video, share it out with others, comment on it, let me know if you like this game, and of course, subscribing to the YouTube channel on Poetically Christian Gamer helps us to grow, guys. And hit that bell icon, and it will recommend our content to you in the future. And if you're watching on Poetically Christian Gamer Twitch, you can hit the follow button, guys, and join us when we do our live streams. I love you. God loves you. For the PS5 guys out there, you're going to have a blast, guys. Hope you have fun with this. Till the next one, best wishes.